want somebody to talk to, someone that's on my mind. I want something.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey
back to the Piggybank
guys,
podcast where we give you.
our
3 cents.
So, as you can see, we're back on Zoom again because this is how it's going to be from now on. Jailah's going to Korea. We're all going to be here in Chicago. So, we're going to have to work with them time differences. But this is how it's going to be. So, get used to it. We're so excited for season 2. This is our first episode back. So, what are we going to be talking about today, guys?
yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about, y'all know we're college girls, okay? And college is expensive, especially college in the city.
Especially in the city.
Right, and we're college girlies. We still want the coffee. We still want to go shopping. So we're gonna talk to you guys today how we ball on a budget, and we're still material girls too. So
And some advice on how to ball on the budget.
I would
'Cause-
say,
especially with living your life.
yeah, it's really easy to want to live like that lavish lifestyle. I work in Gold Coast, so literally everyone around me is like millionaires, rich, like their rent costs what I eat every day. Or like their rent is expensive. Like everyone is just lavish living out there. And I literally go to work every day and start to imagine like me having that lifestyle. Like every time I'm walking around, I literally do the biggest cosplay of my life because it's such a nice
It's called
way to live.
manifesting.
It is. I feel like
yeah,
if you start living
Today's
the way you
manif-
want to live, then you'll
Mhm.
start feeling like you're living that life. So,
no,
That's such a good point because I saw this thing on TikTok the other day and this lady was like, she was like, you always think about how you're living life, but this is you living. And if you want to like live that life, you got to change it. You have to step it up a bit. You know what I'm saying?
no, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying because even usually I make those boards, manifestation boards or whatever I do in every
Vision
year.
boards.
Yeah, vision boards. And I'm not kidding y'all, like everything on my vision board from last year has all come true, which is really, really weird. But if you just have that mentality, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
right.
It's like the money thing. I
I feel like this is like
You
a
know
good
what's
point to
helped
talk
me?
about. Like for
Mm.
me, I always do manifestations, and my biggest one now is from a video. Kayla sent it to me, but I also saw it on my own For You page. But it's called the Lucky Girl
Lucky
Syndrome.
girl.
Yeah, Lucky Girl
Yup.
Syndrome. And I've been doing it ever since 2023 started, and everything has just gone my way like perfectly. And like that's why I don't know, everything's just been so perfect for me. So I would recommend doing that if you are low on funds. Just have a positive attitude about things because if you keep talking about how you have no money constantly, you're gonna keep having no money. So
I'm
like
right.
glad that like that came about more this new year because I saw it a bit last year and it really is something, guys. It's just speaking the mind out, basically. Damn,
Really,
we laughing at.
sorry. But no,
Y'all know I'm
yeah.
an ambassador. I'm just
Sorry.
kidding, y'all.
No, that's so true though. Like when you say something, when you say stuff and you put it out there in the universe, even if you're not a spiritual person, I believe that there's some kind of like impact in saying stuff and saying you're gonna do stuff because then you're actually gonna willingly act on it. So like
Power of the
if
tongue.
you're just sitting power of the tongue, if you're just sitting around doing nothing, then nothing's gonna move, nothing's gonna shake, you know.
and even with
Mm-hmm.
the whole fact of the whole lavish living that you're talking about, hey, like there is a way to do that without being a billionaire. And I think we've all like figured that out
Mm-hmm.
in our own little ways. Like, I mean, something that I do, I I want to say, I want to preface this though. I used to thrift because I had to, but now I do it because I like vintage stuff. But I'm
Facts.
not kidding y'all. Like, if you like spend time at the thrift store, you can make yourself look like everyone has their own style, everyone has their own whatever, but you can make yourself look really put together with clothing on a budget. Like I don't shop high end. I've never shopped high end in my entire life. Like almost my whole entire closet is thrifted. Like everything I'm
Yeah.
wearing right now is thrifted.
And I will say, I used to be that way too. Definitely before I came to Chicago, everything I bought was thrifted. My style personally has changed. Like the style that I have now is so hard to find at the thrift store, like without searching deeply. So
No,
everything
like
that I buy now, it is like, because I still have my same morals of not wanting to shop fast fashion. But
yeah.
I work at a place where I get 40% off, and then they also give me $200 gift cards every now and then. So it's also just like knowing
Yeah.
like your loopholes and things, or like buying stuff off Depop that might be nicer. I don't know. Actually, Depop's expensive, but if you look at my room
Yeah.
right now, if you look at my
Yeah.
room right now, it's literally like bags on bags. Like I've been shopping so much, but I have no
See,
money.
okay,
But let me
that's
tell
what
you
you do,
something.
Hailey.
Before we go, no, I don't not have money because I've been shopping. Like that's not why. I had $0 to begin with. I just am such a finesser. Like, I'm such a finesser. I be getting side hustle. Like, y'all, I'm such a finesser. You just gotta learn how to finesse, honestly. And get a credit card, but only if you're responsible.
You
My
call it
credit
finesse,
score,
I call it manipulate.
ooh, I
Me
done did it.
personally.
You know what Jailah be doing? I
I
swear.
literally I live on the biggest budget ever. Like, I
No,
go to every concert ever. I don't know how.
Jailah's a
Maybe because I'm irresponsible.
scammer.
Who
You're a
knows?
scammer.
I
no, she
am.
tells me she's broke. Okay,
Forex.
she says she's broke and then is door dashing at my apartment. I'm like,
She's a scammer. She's a scammer, y'all. Y'all need to get rid of them scammers. Jailah's the number one scammer.
Oh
I will
God.
say though,
wanted
Watch
to
out
get
for
to
me.
it.
but no, I
Mhm.
wanted to share a couple of my tips on how I live a lot because I would say I live a pretty lavish lifestyle and it's really because of where I work. Like I can't wear stuff that's like I have to wear like high-end fashion things to work. And a lot of it comes from like using my credit card, but in a way where I'm building my credit score. So I have a mentality that's like if I spend this money on my credit card, I have a cash back rewards card. So every time I spend, I get money back. And then I also pay off my credit card once I get paid from my job. So it's like a
Mhm.
good balance. It's like the money doesn't even exist ever because it's a never ending loop. You just have
That's
to
how I
find
feel
a good
about cash.
balance.
This is
Yeah,
bad.
that's,
I
oh my
spend
God,
my
cash is
cash.
fake.
It's paper. It's paper. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not kidding. I flew through like cash while over my winter break that I got for Christmas in 2 days.
But
I
you don't
said,
feel bad about
No,
spending
girl, it
it.
be like that.
That's good.
never.
Like when you
I've
get
never felt bad
cash,
about
you
cash.
don't feel bad about spending it. So it's really good to keep cash. And this doesn't mean pulling money out of your bank account and having cash there. Whenever you get sources of cash, use that as a, oh, I can spend this on whatever, and then save the money that's in
Yeah.
your bank account. Like that's a
Oh
great way
yeah.
to
Mm-hmm.
go about saving and stuff.
Seeing the
Yeah.
numbers go down in my bank account gives me anxiety, so that's why I love cash.
That's
'Cause-
gonna be so me in South Korea.
Okay,
I'm just
I
oh
have a
yeah.
gonna change my
question for
money.
both of you because I know Kayla sent me a video the other day on TikTok that was like, oh, whenever the money in my account is at 1,100, I still feel broke because it's not 1,400. And like when it's at 1,400, I still feel broke because it's not 1,700. So, Jayla, I'm the opposite. I feel like when I have no money, I always know there's going to be money in my account somehow, some way. Do you think you're the type of person that always needs to be stacking money, or are you like a hustler in the sense that you know if there's a will, there's a way. You're gonna get money somehow, some way. Do you live on the edge,
Honestly,
if you
I
will?
don't know. Okay, I would say I wouldn't put this in the consideration of like money, but like as me going to concerts. That's how I think about it. Like I'm gonna get there somehow, some way. Like if I don't have the funds, but I want to go to this event, I'm gonna go somehow, some way. And that's how the money comes. It's always something that I like need or want that fuels that
Mm-hmm.
energy of money that's gonna come to me.
Right.
Basically, is what I would say.
So,
Can
Kayla,
I
how
say
would you say you go about like saving and stuff?
yeah, well, the weird thing is, I'm like such a believer in like, we only got this one life to live. Let's do whatever we want with it. So like,
Mm-hmm.
depending on like certain things, I will drop a bag on it. But I just have like, I'm really anxious about money. And I was talking to my mom about this the other day because I think she scarred me with it. Like she scared me with money. So that's why I think I'm like, I am the way I am. So like when I
Right.
got my refund check, so during COVID, I didn't spend one penny of it
Mm-hmm.
because all I was thinking about, I'm going to college. I have to pay my whole school by myself. So I'm going to have the loans. I'm going to do this, whatever. So I just kept building this anxious like mind of mine. And
Right.
so I just kept putting in my savings. But now I just have it at this one number, okay? And I say it's okay if I take it out as long as it stays at this one number. So even if I get like a check, like my refund checks, I'll put it in my savings, but I end up spending all
Mm.
that like that $500, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Because I just
tried the saving life. I really did, but every time
Yeah.
I always am in a position where I need to pull, and it's really it comes from food. Buying food. I feel
Ugh,
like you can live a lavish lifestyle and leave food out of it because you can
Yeah.
buy things that you want, and like it's really nice to do retail therapy, work towards your goals of things you want to buy, and I think the importance of living lavish is to know if you want to be a material girl, have a list of
Mm-hmm.
things that you know you want and set
Mm-hmm.
those things as goals of things that you want to buy, so that when you do a, B, C, D on this checklist of things, you can reward yourself with these goals rather than just buying all these things just to buy them. And I think
That's
that's a
what.
good way to like balance
Mhm.
out when you're spending money and when you're receiving things that you want to get, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That's why I think like balling on a budget for some is sometimes difficult. I know for me when I was thinking about it today and how I want to like sorry, how I really want to live a more healthy life. And lately I've been juicing, and I literally ran through all my fruits and vegetables within a 3 day span of juicing. And I'm like, well, this is getting kind of pricey. Cutting my pearls, I was scared. And it's just like
Groceries.
listing that, like that would honestly just help way better, just like listing those goals. Because knowing what you want to do in the future, like,
Well, even I
You wanna
mean,
hear what
I
I
just
do?
mean like material things, but like for food, like I feel like you juicing is so much better than you going and buying from a smoothie
Yeah.
place
it's
every
more of like
day.
a lifestyle, basically.
Groceries
Because
are
that is like materialistic lifestyle.
Groceries
Go
are
for
like the
it.
most expensive thing in my lifestyle, but me and my roommate just started doing, I mean, it's only been 1 day since we've done this, but we like are doing breakfasts and dinners together, so hopefully it'll be better. But I like I said before, I'm a firm believer in like whatever. I still will get like a Dunkin' every single day. Like keep that in mind, people. Like
Hmm.
that's one thing about me. Like I'm like, oh, I'm saving, but I get a coffee every day and I still make coffee at home. Like I don't know what
I've
it
been
is.
cooking
For
a
sure.
lot.
Like, literally never be scared to go out and get that drink that you want. That's like
It makes my
your
day.
comfort drink. Like, it makes your day. Like, don't be afraid to do that ever.
Right.
My little coffee on my way to class. I'm like,
Hmm.
Hmm. Like I definitely ate out at a restaurant yesterday. Like, but I didn't pay for any of it because my friend's mom sent me money. But like, also, I feel like one thing that we can talk on is those outside funds. Like,
For sure.
if anyone here has a father that isn't necessarily in their household and they have to pull money from sometimes. I know it's the hardest thing to ever ask that parent for money. Like that's like the hardest thing for me. I hate doing it. Like I
Side
hate it.
eye.
I side eye. No, literally I hate doing it so much because it's like why do you feel the need to ask someone to provide for their own child? Like that's crazy. Even asking my
Yeah.
mom, like my mom like provides for me or my mom tries, okay? My my mom tries. And it's like I don't even
I'm
feel the
almost
need to
listen to
go and
this.
ask her, but like if I ask my mom for money, she'll send it if she can. But like I just feel so bad asking other people
Yo,
for money.
me too.
That's where we're opposite. No, okay. So
Tell us
that's
how you
only
do it,
when
Jayla.
it
Let us know.
that's only when it comes to my family. Now, I'm the youngest child of the family, right? And so I would always ask my siblings or like my mom. I never had a problem because like what? They're gonna make it back. They're nurses and business
My
owners.
mom
You're gonna
loves
make
to
it back.
say
You're good.
no. And oh.
No,
Really?
actually,
I think that's where my manipulation comes in. But like, no, 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 no. I'm not. No, I'm not a manipulator. Okay, I'm just like they love me a lot, and so like if I ask for it, they'll give it to
Mhm.
me.
that's the
I don't
thing
know
of
how to
being a
word
baby.
this where it don't make me sound bad.
You're
That's
the
the thing about
youngest
being a
child.
baby. Yeah, it's a young
Yeah, I'm
child
a
thing.
middle
Like,
child. I don't get that. I don't get that.
no, but
But
see, I
like,
don't know what it is with that guilt. Like, seriously, I know if I ask my mom for grocery money, like, because that's food, that's living. Like, that's like what we need to live, food.
no,
So
yeah.
I even feel bad for asking for grocery money though. Like,
I
what
know
is
my
with
mom's
it?
gonna give
Guilt.
it to me. I
I
know
know.
she's gonna say yes. I
Like,
just
what's with the
feel
guilt
like,
of asking our
are we
I
parents?
think
independent?
I know.
Yeah,
I
there's a
think that's like
guilt.
an instance of like if your parent ever just like made you feel that guilt in a way like not on purpose but like we can't really afford this or like I want to give this to you right now but I can't. My mom, she's done that but like she was able to put herself in a financial situation where she didn't do that anymore and I felt comfortable asking and like she felt comfortable giving it to me. It's all about just like the energy that you give to your kid and
I
like that's
think
how
that's
they
really true because we
reciprocate it.
all came from families that didn't grow up with a lot of money. Like, I think that's also why we all want to live this lavish lifestyle because we're finally on our own. We obviously, we're like, okay, we're on our own now. We're not in that household. How do we make our lifestyle something that we didn't get to have when we were growing up? And so I think that's why we all want to live lavish or whatever, live like material girls. It's
Hmm.
cute. We're not in any position where we are actually in the trenches, you know? And like
Yeah.
growing up, I was in the trenches and it wasn't my
Hmm.
fault. It was because of how my family's well-being was. So I think that's like a
Yeah.
really good point to make is that like when your parents like don't have money growing up, you just feel guilty when they do. Like or like when you don't know if they do or not.
I have like 2 points that I really want to touch on because like the first one is like that balling on a budget and want to live like the whole material girl lifestyle is really kind of like healing the inner child in us or whatever
Mhm.
because
For
like it's
sure.
making us happy even if it's on a budget
For
because like we feel
sure.
like we're living better and we're just like girl don't even worry about it like you got this you can get it. And also not only our parents in their like young 20s early 30s living in a recession but we're going through a recession right
Yeah.
now too
We just want to
and so
live
like
like
that
garbage.
heavy balling on a budget
like with our Barbies. Like we wanna live like Barbies in her Malibu.
Yeah.
So,
Life in
Honestly,
the
it's just
dream.
like I feel like once I know for sure what my career path is, I'll start. I'm starting to save. I'm trying to save. I did this thing at the beginning of the year. Anytime I get money in, I put half of it in my savings,
there you go. Yeah.
and then I keep half.
One.
I'm only doing that because my boyfriend told me to, and he's like
Good.
Jewish, and apparently Jewish people really like save money. So I'm getting good at saving. I'm trying. My end goal, because in order for me to save, I need to have an end goal. I used to always tell people I don't see the point in saving because if I die one day, there's just gonna be money sitting there with nothing. Like, what am I gonna do with it? So I saved for goals. Like whenever I used to want like an iPad or even my MacBook, I saved up for it and then I bought it. And then there was nothing in my savings. So my new end goal that's like so long term that it's not even like something I can take out anytime soon is I'm gonna start a business. So I'm investing into my business, $20,000. And yeah, so that's what I'm saving for. Who knows if it's gonna happen? Either way, the money will be there and I won't touch it.
All I said, I want
Another balling on a budget tip is investing in yourself, even if it's a little, because you can start your career in the smallest little setting with the littlest amount of money. Like this microphone is gonna take my music career a little bit far, just a bit.
And honestly, on top of that, I
Fucking
saw this
balling.
thing yesterday called drop shipping that a lot of people do. It's apparently a big investment that you have to do where you buy product and then you sell product that's from an outside source and they ship it out. So it's like whenever,
Oh
like,
yeah,
let's, yeah, it's like that. And apparently people make millions off of it, but you can lose money doing
I'm
it
scared to
too.
do that.
I'm scared too as
Lucky
well.
scamming.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get sent to jail because I'm already feel like actually let me not say this. I shouldn't say. Never mind.
No, yeah, but
I
I
should be
think
saying this
also
on a public podcast.
just finding things where you can get those little outside sources of money is always gonna make you feel better about it, because my mentality is like, okay, I know I'm gonna make this much from my job that I work at and that's gonna be there, but if I have a photo shoot or something that pays enough, that money is like the same thing as cash. It's not real money.
Yeah.
And I can go and buy whatever I want with it and live a lavish lifestyle, because it's always great to treat yourself. It's always great to treat the retail therapy, because sometimes buying things just makes me happy. And I really wish I could like move my camera to where y'all can see all the stuff that I've bought. But like the amount of money I've actually spent on it versus like the finessing money is crazy. Like I
Right.
haven't really spent any money and I have so much stuff and it has
Close
the
to
same
the rest of
effect.
No.
No, me too. It's all been my mom's money.
Like
Yeah.
I dropped so much money on my Jordans, but how I wear those literally so much. Like I don't care. I want to buy another pair, which I think I'm gonna do. You know, when it's
Got
stuff you genuinely like
Let's see it. Let's see it.
it's my Sambas.
you
I love them.
see, like what I've been
Love
saying
them.
to my family lately, I've been saying that I'm gonna be the first in our family to buy a fucking yacht for everyone.
Girl, me too.
Let's go.
No, literally, y'all in Miami hit.
Yeah.
No, story time real quick, y'all. In high school, junior year, before COVID hit, I literally told everybody I was going to college to study hospitality because I wanted to own a hotel and then have a yacht at said hotel, like Jane the Virgin. Yeah, that was
I
my
can't
biggest
imagine you in a
inspiration.
hotel. Yeah, but anyway, so I guess the moral of this whole episode and story is that yes, we are all these wonderful ladies here are broke, but we are still living life the fullest.
Not
We still
broke, insufficient.
I'm not broke. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's so much power in the tongue.
Insufficient.
Don't ever call yourself
Okay,
broke.
I'm not broke.
Insufficient.
I'm not
Nah,
broke. We actually
not
are rags to riches.
I'm screaming.
Insufficient, y'all. Just insufficient.
I'm
Slowly
just
growing.
like,
We're growing.
we're
at
not
that.
broke. We're just balling on a budget. That's all.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
all.
And
We're just smart with our money.
Yep.
So
You know what? Yeah. And
Never be scared to do that.
when you see
Ever.
the piggy bank in 5 years filming it
Mhm.
on yacht, you'll see.
literally,
I'm
It's
Even
just-
not even in 5 years, within the year, and you see us doing something lavish, we ballin', but on a budget.
yeah.
We're on a
And
yacht this year.
before we end, I just want to say we can do a quick little life update, something quick, cute for the kids. I'll go first. I recently got signed to a modeling agency. So first of all, that's a whole second
Okay.
job. My new sources of income. I have a friend. She just got paid $1,000 for a hand modeling shoot. So I am on my way up, guys. You will see my rags to riches testimony by the summertime. Trust.
Riches.
So,
Rags to riches. Rags. I
yo,
love a song.
who's next?
Go ahead, Jailah. Go ahead.
Okay, well, my update is just I've been Working. I mean, not as much, but just getting everything set for my study abroad because I leave on February 22nd and I'm very, very excited. And I already have a few friends out in South Korea that have reached out to me, and I'm super excited to meet all these people. And I have a lot planned because subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Not sorry for the little self plug, but I'll be vlogging a lot in South Korea and posting little content other than the podcast. So look out for that.
All right, I guess mine is my play. I wrote a book when I was 6 years old, and I just based a play off of that book, and got selected for the playwriting institute at my school, so it's going to be put on as an actual production by a professional director, and I'm kind of
Yes.
freaking out. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, and I've like acting auditions stuff coming up, but I'm mostly excited to be back with the Shades and getting an actual big girl apartment this May, which is going to be really scary, but
I too will be getting a big girl
Rooting
apartment
for all the girls. No.
we're going to be paying rent, y'all. Let's go.
off camp. I mean, I paid rent over summer and it's
Me
not that
too.
bad. I loved it. So,
Yeah.
but that wasn't even real. My name wasn't really on the lease. So, this is gonna be my first time my name is on a lease. Yeah. More of the story. We're all on the way
We're all
up.
getting big girls apartments.
We're all on the way up. So everyone stay on the lookout for Piggybank success, and you guys are going to be successful too. We want to know what you guys are doing and what you guys are doing to live your most lavish material girl lifestyle. So let us know in the
forget those
comments if you want to.
affirmations.
We're going to say
Manifest.
every day, everything always works out for me.
Also, you want to know
Luckiest
what
people alive.
that I'll leave with you before we go? I say I'm creating the life of my dreams.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay.
Thank you for always supporting us, and we always
Yes.
support you guys.
Yes, don't forget
Love you,
to
Piggy
stay
Bankers so much.
engaged. Stay engaged. Get in the talk in the comment section. If you're not on our YouTube, follow our YouTube so you can see our faces the whole time we talk. It feels like we're literally on FaceTime. And make sure that you check out our TikTok, our Instagram, and yeah, stay in tune, guys.
Yeah, season 2, people, it's gonna be a good season. Y'all
Real
wait.
good
It's gonna be
season.
crazy.
2023, let's
Bye.
go.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.